Do we know where Jessica is? She's on her way. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here. It is 4:33, and I'm calling this meeting to order. Ms. Ana, could you please establish quorum?
Yes, ma'am. Mayor Lori Garza.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem Ruben Plata.
Present.
Councilwoman Marissa Guerra.
Present. Councilman Alberto Vela.
Present.
Mayor, we've established quorum. We're still waiting on Councilwoman Jessica Ortega.
And she has a message that she's on her way.
Thank you.
Okay. Next item is invocation and pledge of allegiance. Today's invocation will be led by Pastor Anthony Madrigal.
Let's pray. Dear Holy Father, thank you, first of all, for one more opportunity of life that you have given us today. Today we simply come before you, Father, and ask for your wisdom, your guidance, Father, in today's session. We simply ask, Lord, that it be you leading every decision that is being made today, Father. And we just pray that this beautiful city would continue to grow and prosper the way it has for many years. So we just simply pray your will be done today. And above all, your peace throughout this time here, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. The next item is disclosure of conflicts of interest. Ms. Ana, has anything been filed?
No, ma'am, none have been filed.
Okay, thank you so much. We'll go right into presentations, and the first one is a presentation of the Achievement of Excellence in Libraries Award. Ms. Espinosa.
Good evening, Mayor, City Council, and City Managers. Today here with me, I have my library staff. Some of them are library board members and also friends of the Spear Memorial Library. We're very proud to share wonderful news about the Spear Memorial Library. We received a letter from the Texas Municipal Library Directors Association informing us that our library has been awarded the 2025 Achievement of Excellence in Library Awards. Out of 116 public library systems across Texas, only 101 libraries received this recognition, placing Spear Memorial Library in the top 20% of public libraries in the state of Texas. This award recognizes libraries that demonstrate outstanding service, innovative programming, a strong commitment to meet the needs of their community. I would like to thank the city and the City Council, our community, and our staff for continuous support, and this achievement reflects the collective efforts to ensure our library remains a place of learning, connecting, and opportunity for all our residents.
Thank you very much. So this is just a presentation. We would like to get a picture with you guys, so, or do you want to do the proclamation as well?
Yes, so
okay.
we can do
All right.
both.
Let's go ahead and do that.
So today with me here, I have our reference librarian, Ms. Kayla Lopez, and she will be presenting our proclamation for National Library Week.
Thank you.
National Library Week 2026 Proclamation. Whereas the Spear Memorial Library sparks creativity, fuels imagination, and inspires lifelong learning by providing a welcoming space where individuals of all ages can explore, discover and find joy. And whereas the Spear Memorial Library serves as a vibrant community hub connecting residents to knowledge, technology, and resources, including public computers, digital services, and 3D printer classes that foster innovation and digital literacy. And whereas the library provides free and equitable access to books, digital tools, and diverse programming, ensuring that all individuals, regardless of background, have opportunities to learn, connect, and thrive. And whereas the library enriches the community through arts and cultural programming, including poetry, local authors, and anime activities that celebrate creativity and diverse interests. And whereas the library nurtures young minds through story times, STEAM programs, Story Walk, and Little Sprouts, promoting early literacy, hands-on learning, and a connection to nature through gardening, outdoor experiences, and whereas the library supports community well-being and self-sufficiency through initiatives such as the Toolshed program, providing access to resources that empower residents in their daily lives. And whereas the Spear Memorial Library strengthens partnerships with schools, local organizations, and businesses to expand access to services and create meaningful opportunities for the Mission community. And whereas dedicated library staff provide inclusive, welcoming spaces that promote discovery, collaboration, and lifelong learning for all. And whereas libraries across the nation are joining together to celebrate National Library Week under the theme, Find Your Joy. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, proclaim April 19th through 25 of 2026 as National Library Week in the great city of Mission, Texas, and encourage all residents to visit Spear Memorial Library, explore its services and programs, and celebrate the many ways it helps our community learn, connect, and find joy. Thank you.
Thank you very
Move to
much.
approve that proclamation as read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read for the National Library Week with a very appropriate theme, Find Your Joy. That's nice. So all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0. So if anybody else would like to say something, please come up to the podium. No? Okay. All right, well, we'll go down for a picture.
Good job, ladies. Thank you.
One more, please.
Just one, sorry. Smiles. Thank you.
Thank you, Ryan.
Mayor, just to let everybody know, we brought some books and popcorn for everybody to enjoy. So whenever you guys are ready to leave the meeting, we have a table outside in the lobby.
Okay.
That was for the movies.
Yes, yeah. Thank you. Okay, the next proclamation is the 100th anniversary for El Divino Redentor Church. Are any of the parishioners here? Or,
Can all of the people
Yes.
stand from the church?
or if they could come up, please come up. Thank you for being here.
Mayor, Council, good afternoon. The proclamation reads as follows. Whereas in the year 1926, a small but faithful group of believers gathered in a house located at 210 St. Marie Street and later moved to gather at the corner of 5th and St. Marie in Mission, Texas, where they planted the seeds of what would become a pillar of faith and spiritual life in the community. Whereas in 1928, the congregation, guided by unwavering conviction and sacrificial dedication, constructed its first official church building at 420 Carolyn Avenue in Mission, establishing a permanent place of worship and service for the community. Whereas in 1932, the church was formally affiliated with El Concilio del Distrito Latinoamericano of the Assemblies of God, aligning itself with a broader movement of faith committed to the proclamation of the gospel and the advancement of the kingdom of God throughout the Latin American community. And whereas on March 13th, 1983, construction began on a new and expanded house of worship at 1020 North Los Ebanos Road in Mission, a testament to the continued growth of the congregation, and this building was completed and dedicated in 1986 to the glory of God. Whereas in 2008, the congregation completed the construction of a third and more expansive building at the same address, providing a greater capacity to minister to, serve, and equip a growing body of believers across generations. Whereas over the course of 100 years, El Divino Redentor has faithfully proclaimed the gospel of Jesus Christ, discipled countless men, women, and children, served the mission community with compassion, and stood as a beacon of hope, healing, and transformation. Therefore, now we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby congratulate El Divino Redentor on their 100th anniversary. Let this centennial year be a time of thanksgiving for God's faithfulness, a celebration of the generations who have served, and a renewed commitment to carry the mission of El Divino Redentor boldly into the next 100 years. Proclaimed on this the 14th day of April, 2026.
Mayor, I move to approve the proclamation as read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0, and congratulations. Would somebody like to speak? Yes. Great, thank you.
I actually prepared something, and I just want to thank you, Honorable Mayor, council members, and distinguished guests. Thank you for the opportunity to stand before you today on this special occasion in the celebration of our 100-year anniversary as a church. A century ago in 1926, what began as a small gathering in a home in Mission has, by the grace of God and the faithfulness of his people, grown in a vibrant, multi-generational and multicultural congregation. Through every season, challenge, and change, the church has remained anchored in one mission: to love God and to love the city of Mission. We believe El Divino Redentor is not only a place of worship, but also a refuge for the hurting, a place of hope for the broken, and a guiding light for those searching for purpose. Our church has stood alongside the city of Mission in times of need and will continue to do so. As a church, we commit to support families through hardship, mentoring young people, and extending compassion beyond our walls through outreach, service, and generosity. We commit to being present in the community and to reflect the heart of God in practical ways. The true strength of our church has never been in its building, it's in its people. A community committed to serving and loving the city of Mission. On behalf of our entire church family, I want to express our deep gratitude to the City of Mission for your support, your partnership, and your recognition. It's a privilege to serve here and be part of the story of Mission. Thank you, and may God bless you and continue to bless our city.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and congratulations again.
I believe Ms. Eva Peña Gonzalez is the longest church member president here, right? How many years there?
Ever since I was 14, and then we went out to California, came back in 1968.
Very good.
I'm good at math, but not that good.
Yeah, not that good. Take out your calculator. Right, okay. Well, thank you so much for being here. We're going to step down for a picture. Okay, thank you. Okay, the next item is Autism Awareness Month. Ms. Anna?
Yes, Mayor Council, this is a city-initiated proclamation. This is something that's very near and dear to our hearts. So the proclamation reads as follows. Whereas individuals with autism have unique abilities to enrich our world, despite the challenges they face, they demonstrate incredible resilience and strength in navigating a world that may not always understand them. Whereas Autism Acceptance Month, which began in 1972, thanks to the Autism Society, is a powerful reminder of the importance of promoting acceptance, celebrating differences, and embracing inclusivity for autistic individuals. Whereas autism affects not only the diagnosed individuals, but the entire family and the community at large. While there is currently no identified cause or cure for autism, parent support meetings and advocacy offer hope for those affected by autism. With the autism diagnosis rate increasing fast, we take these 30 days to celebrate. As we come together to celebrate the unique qualities and strength of autistic individuals and empower them with education, workforce opportunities, and inclusion. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, do hereby proclaim the month of April as Autism Acceptance Month in the city and invite the community to our 4th annual Superhero Autism Day on Friday, April the 24th from 5:30 to 7:30 p.m. at our all-inclusive Lions Park, and encourage all citizens to become educated about autism and support organizations to bring hope to individuals with autism spectrum disorder. Proclaimed on this the 14th day of April 2026.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
And Mayor, again, we'd like to invite the entire community to our autism superhero event. That'll be on Friday, April the 24th. We welcome everybody to come by and have a wonderful and enjoyable time. We've got a lot of activities planned for the children.
That's what I understand.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The next item is a proclamation for National Donate Life Month.
I'm back.
You're back. Yes.
Mayor Council, with us today we have Mr. Tom Castañeda. He's from South Texas Health Systems, and he's requested this proclamation, which is also something very important. And the proclamation reads as follows. Whereas the month of April is designed each year as National Donate Life Month, a time to honor the selfless acts of organ, eye, and tissue donors, and to raise awareness about the critical need for organ donation. Whereas we recognize the profound impact that organ donation has on individuals and families, offering hope and a second chance at life. One donor can save up to 8 lives through organ donation and enhance the lives of up to 75 others through eye and tissue donation. Registering as a donor does not affect the quality of medical care one receives. Rather, it provides an opportunity to give countless others renewed hope while leaving an enduring legacy of compassion and dignity, bringing comfort and peace to loved ones at times of grief. Whereas the need for organs and tissues far outweighs the availability, with more than 100,000 Americans currently on the national transplant waiting list, according to Donate Life America, and an estimated 13 to 22 people dying each day while waiting for a life-saving transplant. Whereas the Texas Organ Sharing Alliance, the Texas Donor Network, the San Antonio Eye Bank, and South Texas Blood and Tissue are partnering with South Texas Health System to educate the community about the importance of organ, eye, and tissue donation, and to encourage individuals to register as donors throughout April and beyond. Whereas everyone is a potential organ, eye, and tissue donor and can register their wish to save lives through organ and tissue donation at www.donatelifetexas.org. Now, therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, recognize April 2026 as National Donate Life Month in the City of Mission and encourage all residents to register as organ, eye, and tissue donors, learn more about organ donation and the donation process, talk to their families about their wishes regarding organ donation, and support organ donation awareness efforts in our community. Proclaimed on this the 14th day of April, 2026.
Okay, thank you.
Mayor, I move to approve the proclamation as read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you. Tom.
Thank you. On behalf of South Texas Health System, we'd like to thank the City of Mission for helping raise awareness about the importance of organ, eye, and tissue donation in the City of Mission and Hidalgo County. Registering as a donor is a selfless decision that can save the lives of up to 8 people through organ donation and improve the lives of as many as 75 others through eye and tissue donation. South Texas Health System continues to work closely with the Texas Organ Sharing Alliance, the Texas Donor Network, and the San Antonio Eye Bank throughout the year to ensure that donor wishes are honored with care and dignity. Over the past 5 years, 126 donor wishes have been fulfilled at our facilities, transforming loss into legacy for donor families and providing a second chance at life for patients in the Rio Grande Valley, across the state of Texas, and throughout the United States, including Washington, California, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and Florida. We encourage everyone to consider registering as an organ, eye, and tissue donor and to share their decision with loved ones to ensure that their wishes are fulfilled. To register and learn more information about organ donation, all you have to do is visit donatelifetexas.org, or when you go and renew your driver's license, just check yes as an organ donor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Just go down. It's easier. We'll go down. I think it's easier than moving chairs around.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Okay, the next item is a proclamation for Keep Mission Beautiful Month.
Whereas the City of Mission is committed to fostering a clean, vibrant, and sustainable community that reflects the pride of its residents, and whereas Keep Mission Beautiful, established by City Council on October 24, 2022, serves as a vital initiative dedicated to enhancing environmental quality through education, beautification, and community engagement. And whereas this initiative leads and supports programs focused on litter prevention, waste reduction, and the ongoing improvement of public spaces throughout the City of Mission. And whereas through collaboration with volunteers, local organizations, and community partners, Keep Mission Beautiful continues to strengthen civic pride while preserving the natural beauty of our neighborhoods, parks, and shared spaces. And whereas these efforts align with the mission of Keep Texas Beautiful and have earned the City of Mission Silver Star recognition for the second consecutive year, highlighting a continued commitment to excellence in community beautification and environmental stewardship. And whereas Keep Mission Beautiful is proud of its natural resources and encourages the continued planting and preservation of trees, flowers, plants, and shrubbery as a contribution to improve our community and neighborhoods and to create a healthier, more attractive city for present and future generations. And whereas Keep Mission Beautiful will continue to enhance the qualities of the City of Mission by implementing beautification initiatives and educating and engaging our community on our mission to keep Mission beautiful. And now therefore, we, the City Council of the City of Mission, Texas, do hereby proclaim the month of April as Keep Mission Beautiful Month, and encourage all residents to do their part in ensuring that the City of Mission continues to be a beautiful place for everyone to live, work, and play. We also invite the community to join us for our annual Trash Bash on Saturday, April 25th, 2026 at Lions Park. This is a citywide cleanup event where everyday heroes will come together to make a difference in our community. Proclaimed on this 14th day of April 2026.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve as read, and I also big shout out to our staff that work on this organization and to the board members, because I know you all are going to be doing amazing things.
Second.
And
Thank you
now
all.
I'd like to invite our chairman, Mario, to say a few words.
Well, thank you, Mayor. Thank you, City Council and City Managers. We're so grateful for the opportunity to work hand in hand with each and every one of you guys. It's been an eventful year. 2025 has been great for Keep Mission Beautiful, and we couldn't have done it without your support and the residents of the City of Mission. This back-to-back silver award, it's something to really glorify, I think, because not too many people get the chance to earn this Silver Star award in the state of Texas. But I can assure you that this upcoming year, we have a big vision and we're going for gold, right? So we have an amazing group. It's just, we're so blessed, you know, and after the last couple of years of really working together, I feel like this is the greatest organization that I've been a part of. And I'm just feel so lucky. So I don't know if any of you guys want to say something additionally, but expect great things from Keep Mission Beautiful, because that's what we expect from ourselves. So thank you guys very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Anyone else? No?
Mayor, I would like to encourage you to work with our Mission Chamber. I mean, I know you mentioned the houses, the residential, but I think it's so important for our Mission community, our business community, to work in trying to beautify their yards, their buildings. And I would like to also encourage our planning and zoning not to ever bring us something if you don't pay more emphasis on beautification, on landscaping, because if you don't do it from the beginning, it's hard to fix it once they open for business. But I think you're doing an amazing job, and I will go pick up trash, but I'll be out of town. But thank you for doing a good job.
Okay. So I do need a second.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to accept the Keep Mission Beautiful Month proclamation. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you so much. And you guys do have an amazing group. I see you everywhere. You participate with so many other events, and y'all are true team players. So I'm grateful for you and for all the work that you do. So we do have a proclamation for you, so
Leadership mission.
don't go away.
Churches are welcome to participate.
Okay. The next item is a proclamation for National Crime Victims' Rights Week.
Yes.
Chief Torres.
Hello, good afternoon, City Mayor and City Council. My name is Teresa Martinez, and in honor of National Crime Victims' Rights Week, I would like to present our proclamation. Whereas crime affects individuals, families, and communities in profound and far-reaching ways, often leaving lasting physical, emotional, and social impacts, and whereas listening is a fundamental and essential component in supporting victims and survivors of crime, it requires the creation of safe and compassionate environments in which individuals are heard without judgment, believed without hesitation, and treated with dignity and respect. Whereas listening must be followed by action. Action means providing trauma-informed services, connecting victims to resources, strengthening partnerships, and working to remove barriers within systems. It means responding quickly and compassionately when someone reaches out for help. Whereas advocacy ensures the victims' rights are upheld and their voices are representative in the criminal justice process and beyond. It means standing alongside survivors as they navigate complex systems. Whereas the City of Mission is hereby dedicated to strengthening victims and survivors in the aftermath of crime, building resilience in our communities and our victim responders, and working for a better future for all victims and survivors. Now therefore be it resolved that we, the members of Mission City Council, on behalf of the citizens of Mission, do hereby proclaim this week of April 19 through 25, 2026 as Crime Victims' Rights Week. This proclamation reaffirms our commitment to developing connections, standing in solidarity with survivors, and creating a future where healing and hope are accessible to everyone. Proclaimed on this, the 14th day of April 2026.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to approve the proclamation as read.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the proclamation as read and presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Hi, good afternoon, everyone. I would like to thank the agencies that are here with us today, Chief Torres, of course, and thank you, Mayor, City Council, City Managers, for recognizing National Crime Victims' Rights Week and for your continued support on this for this community. Next week serve as an important reminder that behind every case number is a person, a family, and a story that deserves to be heard. On behalf of the Mission Police Department, Chief Torres and I, we would like to invite you and the community to join us for our event, our annual event, on April 22nd, next week, at 6 p.m. at the Mission Police Department parking lot. Together, we will honor survivors, raise awareness, and stand united in support of our victims' rights. We truly hope to see you there, and thank you again for your continued commitment to this important cause. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, would anybody else like to say something? Chief, anything?
Chief Torres, Mission PD, Mayor and Council, thank you for giving us the opportunity to be out here. The people behind me are very instrumental in the aftermath of what we see with our victims of crimes day in and day out, so they're very special. We can't thank them enough, so thank you all for being here, and thank you for the support.
Thank you. Okay, we'll go down for the picture. Oh, okay. Thank you.
So we'll see you later. Thank you.
Okay, the next item is Boys and Girls Club Quarterly Report. Mr. Venecia.
Good afternoon, Mayor and Council. I felt spring today, so.
Yes, absolutely.
Rick Venecia, the CEO of the Boys and Girls Club of Mission, here to talk about what's been going on the last quarter at the club, and all I can say is what hasn't been going on. We are in the middle of everything pretty much. We just finished our athletic leagues in collaboration with Sherryland ISD and Mission CISD. Everything went amazingly. We had our first ever girls flag football tournament, which was such a fun sight to see. I'm a little sad that my daughter is a little too old to play now, but it was amazing to watch. Sherryland ISD and Mission CISD also provide all our meals for our after-school program and our summer program, so we are ever so thankful to those partnerships. We did just finish our Ross Dress for Less, Help Kids Succeed campaign, and it was through 3 stores, our Palmhurst, Sherry, and Rio Grande City. As we are expanding into Starr County, we are partnering with a lot more businesses up there in Starr County. Speaking of Starr County, the city of La Grulla has secured a building for us. We are looking to hopefully open up by this coming school year, so that's something really big, for our people of Starr County. We're also part of a Hidalgo County Prosperity Task Force that will focus on teens and young adults that have been kind of lost in the system, lost in the flesh, and so we're working on that, providing programs to help them, find the dreams that they have lost. Our job at the club is to bring out dreams and to make sure that people can achieve anything that they can dream of. So that's one thing. Our friends at South Texas Health Systems just left, but this is something near and dear to us. They partnered with all the Valley clubs, and every Boys and Girls Club of the Valley has received 2 AEDs to have at our clubs for situations that we never want to see happen. But and I don't call myself a victim, but as a survivor and somebody that battles heart failure, I know how much that can change your life. So that was something really, really big for us on that end. I did leave your flyers for our summer program and our golf tournament, which is May 16th at Sherry Golf Course. We sell out every year. This year we just announced that we're about halfway full. We are still looking for sponsors. Mr. Ramirez? Again, it's a great time. We've got live music. We actually have a comedian that comes and roasts the golfers on one of the tee boxes. So it is the best time you could have out there. And at the end, it allows us to give our kids scholarships. And we don't turn any child away, but it's always better when our community supports the kids and parents who can't afford our programming. This next part is, I talk about our staff all the time and how amazing they are and how the club functions because of them. So I'd like to bring up Suhey Rodriguez and Amanda Rodriguez now, no relation.
They just have a good last name.
So if you'll indulge me, I was at the Texas Alliance State Summit a couple weeks ago at the awards luncheon, and they got to their final award, and I'd like to read what was said. It says, now for our final award, the Rising Star over Texas recognizes a club that has demonstrated significant growth, progress, and transformation. This club showed a remarkable turnaround, displaying significant growth in accountability, communication, and grant compliance over the past year. After facing a multitude of challenges and struggles, the team restructured leadership, responsibilities, and committed to consistent improvement. Like a Rising Star over Texas, this club shows that dedication and perseverance lead to powerful progress. The 2026 Rising Star over Texas for Excellent Improvement Award goes to the Boys and Girls Club of Mission. And this is something that Suhey and Amanda and the rest of our staff are integral parts of. On another note, they also, just the following week, I think, they were awarded United Way of South Texas Agency Speakers of the Year as well. So I can't say enough about our staff and the direction that our club is going in. And thank you all for all the support. And, we look forward to seeing everybody in the future.
Okay, thank you so much. Ladies, anything you want to add? No? Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. There will not be a report from the Mission Economic Development Corporation. The team is on their way to San Antonio right now to some conference. So the next item is departmental reports. Those were in our packets. Are there any questions or concerns, comments?
I move to approve the reports as presented to us.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to accept the departmental reports as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item is citizens' participation.
We don't have anybody signed up, Mayor.
Okay. Next item is our city council and city manager's comments. Ms. Jessica, would you like to start?
No comments, thank you.
No comments, ma'am.
No?
No comments, Mayor.
No comments.
No comments? Okay. I do have a couple of comments. Rick, we lost one of our huge supporters today of Boys and Girls Club, Bob Norman. He was a member of our board for many, many years. He worked at Texas State Bank for the longest time and then at PNC. But while he was here, he was one of our biggest supporters and donors. So I'd like to just acknowledge his efforts for Boys and Girls Club. The other thing is I would like to introduce Mr. Eden Ramirez. And he is our new attorney, in-house attorney, I'm going to call him. He's already hit the ground running, and he's done amazing already in less than a week. So thank you, and welcome aboard. Thank you. Okay. I do want to remind everyone of our joint meeting for Mission EDC, the TERS Committee and Council. I believe that's April the 25th from 9 to 12, and we'll be meeting at the Seed Building on that Saturday morning. And that's all I have. JP?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I have a couple of events that are going to be going on this week and also next week. I want to invite our citizens to Music at the Park this Friday at 6:30 p.m. at Leo Peña Placita Park. Also, the Crime Victim Right Awareness event next Wednesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. Just here across the street at Mission Police Department. Also, our Boys and Girls Club baseball opening ceremony on Wednesday, April 22nd at 6 p.m. at Leo Najo Baseball Field. And of course, our Trash Bash event Saturday, April 25th from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at Lions Park. That's all I have, Mayor.
Okay, Andy?
Nothing on my end, thank you, Mayor.
Nothing on you? Okay. So we're going to move on to public hearing, and the first item is a request for a single-family residential district R1 to a duplex residential district R2.
Mayor, City Council, good afternoon. The first case is a rezoning from single-family residential district to duplex fourplex district. This is at the northeast corner of 10th Street and Holland Avenue in front of the Leo Marcel Elementary School. Zoning is single-family all around. There are some, even though the zoning is single-family all around, there is a 6-unit apartment complex just east of this property. As a survey of the property, the property is clean, is vacant, and the applicant would like to build what was built to the east, built here a triplex in each of the 2 lots. Photo from Holland and a photo from 10th. Comprehensive plan. Staff recommends approval, and there was nobody in opposition during the Planning and Zoning Commission meeting, and they recommended approval unanimously.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor, I would like to make a motion to approve the request from R1 to R2 as recommended by Planning and Zoning and staff.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve the rezoning request. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 5-0. Next item?
Mayor, that was ordinance 5795.
I'm sorry, what was the number?
5795.
Yes, 5795. Okay, thank you. Next item.
Next item is a rezoning from single-family residential district to office building district. This is a property facing the Expressway 83 on the west side of Inspiration Road. A lot of those lots have been converted to commercial already. So as you can see, a lot of the former houses have become businesses. Some have C3 zoning, C2. This applicant is requesting C1 to convert a house, an existing house, into an office building in line with the comprehensive plan. No opposition, and the planning board recommended approval unanimously.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
I would like to make a motion to approve the request zoning rezone from residential district R1 to office building district C1.
Second.
Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve and adopt the ordinance number 5796 to rezone property from R1 to C1. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0. Next item.
The next one is a down zoning from a duplex fourplex district to single-family residential district. This is for a subdivision that is under construction on the north side of on Trasper, on the east side of Trasper, between Trasper and Compton. And this is due to changing market conditions that the applicant desires to turn the lots from lots for fourplexes to lots for single-family homes. So this is the subdivision, phase 1. On the north side is under construction. I think it's like 2 months away from getting recorded. But the applicant desires to turn the lots for single-family homes instead of a fourplex.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition?
Good afternoon, member of the council, mayor, and public. I came in here and I was a bit confused. I'm Maria Serpeña Salinas, and I own area 35, which is 3 acres. And I came to Anna and I said, hey, Anna, I said, we're supposed to be on the agenda today. And she looked at me and I said, look, well, there was a misprint on the agenda, nothing was there. So I had a text and I said, what is the situation here? So then they came and told me, oh, it was a misprint. I was getting ready to go, that I was right and you guys were wrong. Again, I, Maria Peña Salinas, had come to you all and I was against this proposed rezoning of our precious agriculture area from the beginning, and I stated that our vibrant community has thrived in the foundations of agriculture for generations, especially because it was beautiful, beautiful ruby red grapefruit trees. And I firmly believe that preserving this heritage is essential for the well-being of our town. Now, like Mr. Cervantes said, and I've talked to him and both the city managers, it's under construction. Okay, and then I had said, okay, well then, you know, have what's called master planning. Go from beautiful 28 acres agriculture trees to R1s, leave some trees, make it R1s. No, a mí nunca me hacen caso. So they destroyed 28 of our precious agriculture trees. And here, that's all we're talking about, beautification, beautification on natural habitat. I have 1 acre, and I already told you all, I'm registered in the state of Texas with what's called the horned toads. Whether you all believe in them or not, I have them. So in the beginning, I said, leave the trees, but no. So they were going to build duplexes in our apartments. So then we have no water. So if we're talking about keep Mission beautiful, then the Compton Drive was made to honor a national hero. We don't even have a historical sign for Colonel Compton. So the 12-foot street was made under the direction of Martin Garza and myself. But it's only 12 feet. So they said that was going to be under construction, that they were not going to use the Compton Drive. You should see how broken it is. And like Mr. Plata said, oh, you should go to planning and zoning. I did go to planning and zoning. I did tell them, guys, where's the fence? It's like he had asked Mr. Plata, the other developer, no, put a fence so all the debris won't go out, or put the black skirt. How come they didn't put a black skirt or a fence? My acres got all the trash, all the dust, all the caliche. I kept calling and calling. I'm going, oh yes, pues que es este mugrero? I had 8 huge chile piquin trees that were all destroyed with the caliche. I also had papaya trees that were also destroyed with the caliche. So I kept saying, hey, come and sweep it, come and clean it, come and do something. Nada. So now I have what's called Queen of the Nights. Right now, we planted 50 Queen of the Nights, and they have stopped their production since March the 3rd because I kept complaining. Now, I'm going to recommend, well, I'm still going to recommend that you all block any amendments until they put a fence or stop. It's not fair to me. I pay taxes. I'm doing everything right, and the neighbors are doing everything wrong, and they need to rebuild the street from the 2-mile line all the way through. They've destroyed it. They've destroyed it. Just like he made Plata extend the street, they need to redo all the Compton Drive. It's not fair to me or my family. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions for staff?
Mayor,
Comments?
since this is something that is already in place, correct? So I would like to recommend approval for the rezoning request from a duplex, 4-plex residential district to single-family residential district as recommended by staff and planning and zoning committee.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the recommendation by staff to downgrade this area from R2 to R1. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5797. But wait,
Mayor,
I'm sorry.
I did talk to Mr. Terrazas because they building a house there by my house, and I was very impressed how they have a fence around it. There's no trash at all. There's no dirty dirt, like mud or anything on our street. I think that's something that you need to pay attention or send our inspectors whenever they are building houses to make sure that they put a fence. I was very impressed, and I even stopped and asked for the builder Because, I mean, there's no trash at all. I mean, and they have it, before they started any construction, they put a fence around the perimeter.
If you can text me the address, I would like to check it out. Yes.
2113 Pecos.
Well,
And I have a question, Mayor.
Well, wait a minute, you're saying that it was done?
It was where I live,
Yes.
Mayor. I was very, where they have,
Yes.
I mean, it was like about a 6 feet, I mean, one of those chain, like a chain link fence. And all around the perimeter, there's no dirt, Mayor, on the street or anything. I mean, I just, kudos to their builder.
Okay. So that's a requirement for part of the construction, and it should have been done. I'm looking at a picture here that there is the required fencing around the property. Has
Yes.
someone gone to check that?
Yeah, so on Campton, there is a silt fence along Campton for phase 1. It is there. A portion got knocked down, so it needs to be fixed, but the silt fence is there in the boundary of phase 1, which is the subdivision under construction.
And before phase 2 gets started, they're gonna put it
Yeah,
around
so there's,
phase 2?
the engineering group, they conduct inspections. So in the next inspection, they need to point out that part of the silt fence got knocked down. So they just need to fix it.
Mayor,
I
I
mean, I
have a
think-
question for JP. I know that the street there on Compton was up for discussion about 2 years ago in reference to either repaving it or widening it a little bit. After the project is done and we look at all that, whose responsibility is that going to be? Is it going to be the builders that are down that street? Is it the city street? How is that going to work out?
So there is a future development north that we're asking them to do a section of it.
Okay.
Of course, we will need to meet to that limit, so we would have to bring it all the way to Mile 2. That if there's no development in between, we would have to, the city, do it on our own.
Okay, I would like to discuss that in a future workshop, so that way it could be a completed project there.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't remember who taken the vote. Did we, I know we have
I
a
made a
motion
motion.
and a second. Did we take a vote?
No.
Nope. Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
And that was
And that's-
ordinance 5797.
5797, right? Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Item number 15,
It's a conditional use permit for a mobile food unit named Cafe Alegro. This is at the site of the HEB. So the applicant has an approved mobile food unit on Griffin Parkway, just west of Bryan. So he's proposing to relocate to the HEB site in front of the HEB to take advantage of the pedestrian traffic. And those are the applicants. So the request is in violation of the ordinance, but because they're relocating from an approved location, the Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval.
okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the conditional use permit for this mobile food unit? Please state your name and address for the record.
Jonathan Morales and 2801 Woodrow Street. So my name is Jonathan, this is Leslie. We're the owners of Cafe Alegro, and we've worked with the city for the past year and a half. We've had our conditional use permit, and we've recently been offered this opportunity by HEB to station our coffee trailer outside of their property to serve our local community. And to us, this is something huge because as a small business, this is just an open opportunity to something different, right? So it's like the next step to achieving that goal. And we are just here just to say hi. This is us, and well, we hope we can get this relocation to serve our HEB and the city of Mission as well. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Are there any other, anyone else would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions?
I move to approve the conditional use permit for a mobile food unit, Cafe Alegro.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit for Cafe Alegro.
Ordinance.
Ordinance number 5798. I have a quick question. So are there any variances that would apply?
No,
No?
you're just approving it.
Okay.
And then we're gonna relocate
Okay.
into this new location.
Okay.
So we're gonna, yes, the circle for their project is gonna move a little bit.
Move to the other one?
Yeah, you're just
Okay.
approving it because it's a relocation. He has a permit and he's just relocating.
Okay. All right. So all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. And again, that's ordinance number 5798. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit to allow the construction of a swimming pool, a pool house. And this is at 1615 Heritage Lane. They're not encroaching in any setbacks and no opposition from the neighbors. PNC recommended approval unanimously.
Okay. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to the request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Okay. Are there any questions for staff or comments or a motion?
I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit to construct a pool house at 1615 Heritage Lane. That would be ordinance number 5799. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0. Next item.
It's a conditional use permit for a bar named Sidelines Bar and Grill. This will replace the former Lux Lounge, which was next to Taboo on Sherry Road. That was so this project will replace the former Lux Lounge, and the place has the signage already, and it's been remodeled already to make it more of a sports theme. We're requiring 2 licensed security officers, a level 2, in line with the ordinance that is coming before you later in the agenda. So the applicant is happy to do that, and no issues with all those conditions, no opposition from the neighborhood, and Planning and Zoning Commission recommended approval unanimously.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Any questions for staff?
Mayor, I move to approve.
Second.
Okay, I do have a quick question before we take a vote. On the must-have 2 level 2 licensed security guards officers, so that ordinance is not in place as of yet, right?
It's later on your
okay.
agenda.
Is there, I would like to change, and I don't know if this is possible, Mr. Ramirez, to change the language to meet the licensed security guard policies of the city, instead of naming how many, in case it changes throughout the conditional use permit.
Yes,
so we can
make that amendment into the motion, that's not a problem. And
Okay.
regardless, it would still be done by it as our rules change.
Okay.
It'll change for everybody too, but we can condition it to that as
Okay.
well.
Yeah, I think that would be better. Would that be okay, Mr.
Yes,
President, to change?
Yes.
Is that okay? All right, so all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that is ordinance number 55,800.
Yes.
Okay. Next item.
It's a renewal of a conditional use permit for a mobile food unit named Pepe's Noches. This is on Griffin Parkway, just east of Inspiration Road. And we haven't had any issues with this business. They did some landscaping a year ago, and we're recommending 2 years.
Okay, is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this request? Anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition? Are there any questions or comments?
I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the conditional use permit for 1726 West Griffin Parkway as requested. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, and that's ordinance number 5801. Next item.
Is the ordinance that I was mentioning, placing requirements for licensed security officers for bars and nightclubs, and also for event centers that sell alcohol or that are BYOB, to require a level 2 licensed security officer for every 60 maximum occupancy. The police chief is very supportive of this ordinance. It was approved by the Ordinance Review Committee and Planning and Zoning Commission. This will not apply to restaurants that have a bar component, like a Chili's or a Wings and Greens is a full-blown bar or nightclub. That we will require this from 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. And it doesn't matter how many people will be at the site, it's based on the maximum occupancy.
Okay. Okay, so this is a public hearing. Is there anyone here that would like to speak in favor or in opposition to this change or adoption of ordinance number 5802? Anyone here that would like to speak in reference to this ordinance? Are there any questions, comments? I have a question. What's a level 2?
So they're licensed, they go through training, but they're not allowed to carry firearms.
Oh, okay. So
Yes.
this is a licensed security guard that does
Yes.
not carry a
Yes,
firearm.
and the chief can elaborate on that, but they have to go to training. Is there like a test?
Okay.
Chief Torres, Mission PD. I'm very knowledgeable with this, the security guard companies, because they're through the DPS, through the Private Security Bureau. And level 2 is officers, security guards who have to take an exam. They have to do a background. They have to be vetted by DPS and approved by DPS through a program called TOPS. And then, of course, the level 3 are the officers, security guards who are licensed to carry a weapon. And they also have to go through a thorough background through the DPS and get vetted through them and take a written exam.
Okay, so it's at minimum a level 2, right? That's,
Well, we do not want the level 3, correct?
you do not want a
Yeah,
level 3.
I recommend it not, Mayor, to have a level 3 because
Okay.
when you mix a weapon into alcohol establishments, we've seen it where officers get involved in a scuffle and sometimes they try to take the weapon away from the officer, much less a guard that's not fully trained as a police officer.
So just as an example, if a police officer that is licensed to carry a weapon was to do this security situation as a sideline job,
Well, they're exempt.
he would just not wear a weapon. Is that
No,
correct?
ma'am, this does not apply to police officers. Police officers are allowed to carry a weapon
Yes.
because they've had a lot of training through
Oh, okay.
through the academy and TCOL and experiences.
So if they're a licensed police officer, they would be allowed to be the security officer, and they would be allowed to wear a gun,
Well,
a weapon. I just want to be clear.
Well, I don't allow officers to work in bars if the bar revenue is 51% of alcohol or more. So we don't allow police officers to work in bars
Is
like
that a
that.
mission policy?
I'm sorry?
Is that a policy in the city of Mission, or is that
It's
throughout?
a policy that, best practice policy, let me put it that way.
Okay,
And the reason because of the alcohol sales. But I don't like our officers working in bars, period.
yes, I understand that, and I agree. I just want to be clear. Mr. Ramirez, is it clear enough?
So I'm looking at it here. I just want to confirm this does not establish any criminal penalties for failure to comply with this ordinance.
No, because that would be a city ordinance that y'all are implementing.
Okay, so in this case, it's just going to be a
It's not-
requirement for
that's
that
correct.
specific license.
Yeah, it would be to the license to the city because we don't enforce house rules.
Yeah, so I mean, you can move
Okay.
forward with it as it is. I'm okay with it. Just wondering, I was wondering about that.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. All righty. May I have a motion?
Mayor, I make a motion to approve the adoption or the amendment of the Code of Ordinance Appendix A related to security guards and bars and lounges and.
Second. Okay, there's a motion and a second to approve and adopt ordinance number 5802. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0. Thank you. All right, next item is consent agenda, and those are items number 20 through 46.
Mayor, could we pull 45, item 45?
Item 45, okay.
And Mayor, I'd like to also pull item number 44 for further discussion with staff and our city managers.
I didn't get the numbers.
44.
44?
40, and I have 45.
And you have 45, okay.
So Mayor, I move to approve consent agenda items number 20 through 46 with the exception of 44 and 45.
Okay. And those, that would carry ordinance numbers on, item 30 has a resolution number 2055. And
Item 39.
item 39 is resolution 2056.
And then item 43 as well, resolution 2057.
2057, okay. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Okay, item number 44. Chief?
Yes, Mayor. Item number 44, obviously it's speed humps that are being requested at, or rumble strips that are being requested at the 500 to 700 block of Ramirez Lane. We've done a speed operation there, or several speed operations, and we don't see an issue on that road. As far as traffic control, we met with the Traffic Safety Committee on the 16th of March, and their recommendation is rumble strips.
Is this the one on west of Mayberry on north of 2 Mile Line?
Yes.
I know I have been approached by several of the individuals there, so I don't know. Requesting it.
So, if I may, Mayor and Council, we did a traffic count and a surveillance team, as you can see in your package, and we didn't find any speeders or any violations. So I met with Chief, and we feel confident on not approving it.
Did we have any citizens approach us about it? Like, how many wanted to?
We've got all those, sir, that signed the, I can count them for you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 17.
Out of how many?
Well, they got the requirement from Plan and Zoning, what they requested.
Are they requesting it themselves? I mean,
Yes.
and did they show up to the meeting, or did y'all talk to them? Or?
We had a couple that showed up to the Traffic Safety Committee on the 16th or the 19th of March.
Can you just go over the process of how this works?
What-
Just so the process on the request. So it takes a petition from the neighborhood.
Yes, and it goes through Plan and Zoning, and they require that only property owners and not folks who rent to be able to sign this petition. And once we receive Plan and Zoning, gives us a green light to conduct the Traffic Safety Committee. We, the police department, does a survey to give some data. And then the Traffic Safety Committee either approves or not approve their recommendation. And then I get with City Manager's office and we give our recommendation and bring it before the board. And you all have the final decision whether to approve it or not to approve it.
Okay. So at this point, what we have before us is the traffic committee is recommending the placing of rumble strips. But JP, after doing your due diligence, you're recommending a denial.
Correct, Mayor, yes. So I met with Chief, we drove the area, and also I took the city engineer, and based on his speed studies, no one was speeding. We had a surveillance vehicle checking the area, and it didn't meet the requirements. That's why we feel comfortable in denying it.
And I'd like to add that we've conducted some traffic operations out there in the morning and in the evening when they've reported speeders. So we have stopped quite a bit of folks out there. Most of them in that area are for running a stop sign and not for the actual speed. But we are still ongoing traffic operations to slow down the traffic. Meantime, that you all make a decision whether you're going to approve this or not.
And how much do the rumble strips cost?
Approximately $1,000.
I don't have a problem approving the rumble strips for the residents. It's a minimal cost, and if it makes them feel better, I make a motion.
Okay. There's a motion.
Second.
To approve, and a second to approve the rumble strips as requested in the area of 500 to 700 block, Ramirez Lane. All in favor say aye.
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 Okay. Motion carries 5-0. Next item, 45.
Number 45 is the same issue, Mayor. Residents requesting speed humps. Same process, same scenario. But this one is speed humps, so.
But I wouldn't recommend the strips again, just because I do pass by there, and I did get a lot of calls from there. It's a long drive there, and some of the residents were calling that, you know, they just moved to the neighborhood, and they were very speeding and stuff. So I think just to give them peace of mind, I would make a motion to approve as well.
But you're approving the rumble strips, not the humps.
Rumble strips, I think the other one, or unless there's a low.
Oh, I think there is a law, I think so.
Yeah, I think the rumble strips just to
The rumble strips? Okay.
see how it works.
So there is a motion to approve rumble strips. Is this something that we can do? Can we
Yes.
change? Okay. For this particular location, 900 block of Pamela. Is there a second?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve rumble strips at Pamela. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries 5-0. Next item.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief. Chief, I think that's you too. The next item. Oh, no,
We didn't
I'm
pull that
sorry,
one
we
yet.
didn't pull it, sorry.
Cervantes.
Okay. All right, next item is approvals and authorizations. This is still public hearing, is that correct?
No,
No,
it's not a public.
Okay.
got confused from last time.
So then that, yes, so this completes our public hearing, so it is now closed. So we're moving on to approvals and authorizations.
Yes. So this property is on Business 83, just west of the auto zone on Glasscock and Business 83. There's a vacant property just west, and there's a proposed business, but there is a temporary fire lane easement along the east side of the property that is hurting the development of the business. The reason why that easement is there, when the subdivision was developed, the auto zone property was not developed yet, so the alley didn't go all the way through. After the subdivision, the auto zone property was developed, and the alley goes through, and so because the alley connects all the way through, that temporary fire lane easement is not needed anymore. And I consulted with the fire marshal and the fire department. They have no objections. And that's the proposed business for that property. So staff is recommending approval.
Okay, are there any questions for Mr. Cervantes? And what we're doing is we're abandoning a temporary fire lane easement that was placed prior to the development.
Prior to
in
the
that
auto
area.
zone property development that completed the alley, because we have a complete alley, that easement is not needed anymore.
Okay, All right, that makes
Mayor, I
sense.
move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve ordinance number
5803.
5803. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Next item.
Mayor, Council, Mr. Terrazas. Second reading of ordinance number 2683. I'm sorry, second reading of ordinance number, amending ordinance number 2683, designating reinvestment zone number 1, City of Mission, Texas, by extending the term of the Mission Redevelopment Authority tax increment reinvestment zone number 1, and amending the city's tax increment contribution to the zone. So this is the second reading. We discussed this at one of our prior meetings for a reading. And again, this is to extend the TERS by 15 years with a down increment of 5% every year until the city's contribution reaches 50%. Staff and co-interim city managers recommend approval.
Okay, are any questions?
So is it two hearings, or how many are required?
This is going to be the second hearing, and the next time that we visit it, it'll be a final approval.
But we still need a motion to approve.
Yes, correct.
I move to approve the second reading of ordinance number, amending ordinance number 2683.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the second reading of ordinance number 2683. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Next item.
Item number 49, approval of 8th Amendment to the Interim Administrative Services Agreement with the Mission Redevelopment Authority and TERS number 1 and the City of Mission. The TERS Board of Directors have approved an 8th Amendment on March 25th, 2026. The MRA and TERS will compensate the City of Mission $12,376 per month during the term of the agreement term. This is going to be effective through September 30th, 2026. Staff and co-interim city managers recommend approval.
I move to approve, Mayor.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the 8th Amendment to the Interim Administrative Services Agreement with the Mission Redevelopment Authority Tax Reinvestment Zone number 1. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously.
Thank you.
Next item.
Good afternoon, Mayor, Council and co-managers. This is authorization to extend the second and final one-year renewal option with Estrada Hinojosa and Company for municipal financial advisor services. This renewal will have no change in terms and conditions and fee structure. This term will run from March 30th, 2026 through March 29th of 2027. Staff and co-interim city manager. City managers recommend approval.
Mayor, I move to approve to extend the second and final one-year renewal.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to authorize to extend second and final one-year renewal with Estrada Hinojosa and Company. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you very much. Next item.
Item 51 calls for the authorization to engage with Records Consultant, Inc. for physical fixed assets inventory services utilizing Byboard Contract 716-23 and TIPS Contract 240903 in the amount not to exceed $47,500. As you're aware that our threshold for fixed assets was changed from $250 to $5,000. So basically what we're going to be doing is updating our fixed assets inventory and make certain that it's in line with our fixed assets in the books.
Okay.
Staff and co-city managers recommend approval.
I move to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to authorize to engage Records Consultants as presented. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 5-0. Next item.
Item number 52 calls for the authorization for staff to enter into negotiations with SVN HANA Solutions Commercial Real Estate, Sperry Commercial Global Affiliates, Swaswa Real Estate Group for real estate broker services. It was request for qualifications 26-285-03-02 and authorize co-city manager to execute a contract incidents thereto. The city had previously authorized staff to solicit qualifications, right, before proposals were received and reviewed by the evaluation committee for this purpose, with all proposals determined to be responsive. Based on the evaluation, SVN HANA Solutions, Sperry Commercial Global, and Swaswa were identified as the highest ranked firms. Staff is requesting authorization authorization to enter into negotiations with these firms for the real estate broker services under RFQ 26285-0302.
I move to approve.
There's a motion
Second.
and a second to authorize staff to enter into negotiations with the three entities mentioned. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously, 5-0.
Thank you.
Thank you. I don't think we have any unfinished business. The next item is executive session. May I have a motion to go into executive session, please?
I so move.
Second.
There is a motion and a second to go into executive session pursuant to Government Code Section 551.071. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. Thank you. Okay, yes, we can leave. So, is there a motion to go back into open session?
I so move.
Second. There's a motion and a second to go back into open session. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously. There are no other items on our agenda, and I believe that there are no action on any of the executive session. Is that correct?
Yes, actually, there's going to be one on
Oh, the MOU?
item number 4 and number 5 to proceed as discussed in executive session.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion to proceed as discussed in executive session for items 4 and 5.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to proceed as discussed on items 4 and 5. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say no. Motion carries unanimously 3-0. And the meeting is adjourned. At 7:28?
Yes.
Yes, okay. All right. That's better than 9 o'clock again.